Hey, what's up, guys? Wanted to make a video for you today talking about three niches or three phrases that are trending right now on Merch by Amazon so that you can get some designs uploaded and hopefully get some sales coming in. So the first one that we have for you today is guns have more rights than women in America. Right now, the women's reproductive rights niche is jamming. It's probably going to be the best niche for this summer. So you definitely want to be in as many of these niches as possible, or have as many designs with the phrases for this niche as possible. And so this is the first one right here. You can see it says guns have more rights than women in America. When we look at these, we're going to see some nice BSRs. We're going to see that these have been uploaded, just a few days ago. And here are some more ones. Now, here's basically going to be all text. You can add in some graphics, maybe like some the women's rights symbol, things like that. Try and get creative. Change up the colors, maybe do like a cross niche with maybe some different colors like the rainbow flag or something like that, or maybe the American flag colors. So that is the first niche, and let's just double check to make sure that it's good to sell. So guns have more rights than women in America. We'll hit enter to check the trademark. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, so it looks good. And now let's go ahead and check the competition on the other print-on-demand sites. So the first one is going to be Etsy. We're going to see that there's barely any competition, only 161 designs, so it'll be very easy to get on the first page for this phrase. And then let's go ahead and take a look at TeePublic. Again, TeePublic, they don't even have the whole, like this stops right there, so there's only like, I don't know how many is that, 20 or so designs, so you can definitely get on the first page on TeePublic for this phrase. And then let's go ahead and take a look at Redbubble as well. Redbubble, it's actually, I noticed that the trend or the phrase was trending on Redbubble. So here you should see the little, you see the trending arrow kind of going up. That means it's trending right now. And when we go back and look, we're going to see that there's only 132 results. So very, very little results, close to none. So this looks like a good niche to get into. The only thing that I would make sure that you do when you're uploading on merch, make sure you don't have the kids t-shirt selected. That'll get you an instant rejection. The word guns will get you an instant rejection. So just make sure that you have men and women selected, and you should be good to go. So the second niche is also going to be in the women's reproductive rights niche, and the sub-niche or the phrase is vote, we are ruthless. We are going to see here that there's a lot of low BSRs, a lot of designs that have been recently uploaded. So this looks like a good niche to get into. When we check the trademark, we're going to see vote, we are ruthless, hit enter. We're going to see that nothing pops up, so we look good to go there. When I check on Etsy, we're going to see that there's only 571 results, so very low competition. I would probably recommend to, not do a designs like this. Like everybody's doing the same design basically. When everyone's zigging, you want to zag. So one way that I like to kind of come up with designs that aren't exactly like the same is to kind of find one design that I like and then kind of find another one that I like and kind of mix them together. So like for example, so this one looks pretty cool. This one's different. And then this one right here. So maybe you can do a text kind of like this, and then maybe take the crown and put it on here or something like that. Right? So that's how you can kind of like stand out, do something different. You don't want to just do a whole bunch of the same of what's already selling, at least in my opinion. Try and do something similar and different and creative. So that's the competition on Etsy. When we go to TeePublic, we're going to see that there is about 5 pages of results. So this niche is a little more competitive than the last ones. Or the last one that I just showed you, there's going to be 5 pages, but it actually, the 4th page and the 5th page are just kind of random niches, so there's only about 3 pages really of this niche. And if we go to Redbubble, we're going to see only 365. So still, a little more competitive than the last niche, but still very low as well. So get into this niche, and hopefully you get some sales with it. All right, so the second niche that I have for you guys today is the regulate your COC. I'm not going to say the word because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, but you can see right here what the actual phrase is. And when we look on Amazon right here, we're going to see that there's only 90 results. So very little competition. and we're going to see some pretty low BSRs with actually some pretty high pricing. Like I saw this one right here. Check out this one. This one is 24 bucks. You know, that's got to be like close to maybe like an $8 or $9 royalty with 101 BSR, so really good. These are also just been updated or uploaded a few days ago, as you're going to see here, June 29th, June 28th, June 30th, so just a few days ago they were uploaded. So this is what this niche looks like on Amazon. Let's just double check the trademark. So when we type in regulate your C and hit enter, we're going to see that nothing comes up, so it looks good on the trademark. And when we go to Etsy and these other websites like TeePublic and Redbubble, we're going to see that the competition is very low. So only less than 500 results here on Etsy. When we go to TeePublic, we're going to see that there's not even a whole page. See, towards the end, it goes into some other random niches. So very little competition on TeePublic. And on Redbubble, we're going to see there's only 267 results. So this is the second niche, regulate your C, and go ahead and get your designs up for that. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at my sales on merch and on Etsy. So we'll start off with merch here. You can see I only have 2 sales today, and I also got a return. So that was kind of a bummer. And the return was a hoodie that I sold for like almost 13 bucks. So that kind of canceled out the other hoodie that I sold in a separate niche. So just sitting on 2 sales today with only 5 bucks. Let's take a look at yesterday, a little better. Yesterday we did a total of 15. Also had another return, so returns are kind of starting to hit me in the beginning of the month. And let's just take a look at the month as a whole. So for this month, and let's say we are 3 days in, we're sitting at 41 bucks. So kind of a slow start to the month. That's kind of typical this time of year. So no big deal. Hopefully things will pick up and more sales will come in. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Etsy. So today's also been pretty slow. I've only sold one. I haven't even sold a t-shirt. I just sold a t-shirt design. So I also sell my t-shirt designs as PNG files. I know some people might think that's kind of weird why I do that, or kind of not a good idea, but it's actually helped increase a lot my revenue. So maybe something to consider, to sell your your t-shirt designs as PNG files. And if we look at yesterday was actually a better day. I actually had 4 sales with $153 in revenue. I had a big sale here. Someone bought 3 shirts, which was like close to like 80 bucks in revenue. So that kind of saved the day there. And then for the month, we are looking at $356 in revenue. Okay, so not too bad of a start. But again, like I said, hopefully things will pick up, especially with all these women's reproductive rights t-shirts that I'm throwing up, and with coming back to school shirts. All right, so I just want to show you that. So next I want to talk to you guys about some services that I offer. So this is the first service right here on Fiverr, where I will do an Etsy critique or an audit of your shop. So if you have a Etsy shop that might be struggling or not living up to the potential that you would like it to, I will do a critique of it. It's a very detailed critique. I actually record a video just like this where I break down everything in your shop, showing you what you need to change and improve on to get your shop up and running better, smooth, and increasing your chances to get more sales. You're going to see that I have 170 reviews. When we look at the most recent review, we're going to see right here, most recent, and it is someone from the United States saying such detailed information that I can immediately start utilizing. I plan on working on what he has helped me with, and will definitely be back for the next steps. Highly recommend. So if you're interested in that, there's a link in the description. Then I also have another gig on Fiverr where I do SEO for people, and that has 26 reviews. And when we look at the most recent review for this gig, you're going to see most recent. It's going to say, looks like Adam from the United States says, Mike is a pro and his work reflects that very much. If you have any if you have an Etsy shop, you are struggling with SEO keywords and you need Mike, I cannot say enough good things about his service. All I can say is do it. You will be glad you did. Okay, so pretty cool review there. And then let's see what else. I got a couple courses on Skillshare. So if you're into Skillshare, you can check out my courses here. One is about Redbubble, one on Fiverr SEO, Etsy SEO, and then selling success on Etsy. And if you want to know what company I use to fulfill my t-shirts for Etsy, It's right here, Printful. There will be links in the descriptions for all of these services. All right, so if you're interested in that, take a look. And if not, it's all good. Thanks for watching the video. And if you like this type of content, consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.